Good morning, guys. Good morning. We'll start here in a minute. You know the drill. Wait for a few minutes for people to populate it in. I'm also I'm on YouTube and Instagram right now. If you prefer horizontal format, you can go find me at Student Alpha on Instagram or YouTube. Questions, tickers, throw them in the comment box. We'll take a look at them when I get through the swing portion of my report. So if you're new here, I talk about my futures trades, my swing trades, and my pre-market volume leaders. I answer your questions, look at your tickers, and the time allotted that I have. And you can always join my free Discord, link in the bio, to ask me questions that you weren't able to ask me here on our live. You guys seeing this? We're getting a 9 a.m. pop in the markets. All of them. Suspicious when they run together. Well, RTY is dropping. My traders look at gold. VWAP cross, bias challenge, momentum spike. See the green dot? All right. Let's get into it. I think it's time. Happy, what is today? 4th, Thursday of December. Guys, data dropped today. 8:30 a.m. was initial jobless claims. Sold the markets down a little bit. Didn't really react much. I don't even know what the data was. But you can see here at 9 o'clock, the S&P 500 and metals are lifting. The Russell 2000 is dropping. So let's get into it. Let's start with the S&P 500 futures. Found support right here to VWAP, guys. That's a primary read. My traders, that's a long read. Close of this candle, you know how it works. Make sure in the war room, we'll make sure we get this yellow dot with it for confirmation on momentum. Yeah, this little box down here, guys, is a game changer that I built a momentum system for my traders. But ES, open price was 68.66 high a day, 68. This is a new high a day, 68.71. Low a day, 68.54 resistance at high a day, and then 68.90 into that 6900 diamond. Support at low a day and 67.50. The bias is long above my white line, which is 68.62. What is bias? That is how we derive whether we're going to take longs or shorts. So price above that on the hourly, and we're taking longs. This is a very good long signal. My traders, you're going to have to wait for mild retracement on the confirmation. You guys in my war room know how to trade this. This is a 10-point play. That's a good day. Mean inversion levels are 7,000 and 6,500. If you guys have questions or tickers, in the comment box. The Russell 2000, that's RTY M2K. Open price 25.14, high day 25.18, low a day. We have a new low a day. It's 25.04. Resistance at high day and 25.50. Support at low a day and 24.55 if it drops. Bias is long above that white line. I don't know that we got a bias flip confirmation. Let's go check it. We have not. So we're a sub bias price without confirmation. Price would have to suppress more in order to confirm that the bias has flipped. So technically you're still looking for longs. The next long opportunity is right here about 60 or top of the diamond, but you're going to run into VWAP resistance. So you're going to have to pay points to clear that VWAP. I explain all this in my war room, guys. I explain everything in my war room, right? At $199 a month, I got my traders make that daily. You're lucky I don't impose a percentage tax. All right, gold. I know everybody loves gold. I like gold. Let's look at it. It's short bias, guys. It's challenging the bias right now. It's not flipped. For XAU, if you're a spot trader, Easy math, subtract 30 from these numbers. So that means, look at 42.29. The underlying's right at 4,200. So open price 42.34, high day 42.45, low day 42.03. Resistance at high day and 4,300. Support at low day and 41.90. The bias is short, right below 42.28. It's a non-confirmed bias challenge here. Watch the underlying in and around 4,200. Right, and then the daily is long. Mean inversion levels are 4,400 and 4,100 now. 4,100. All right, so yeah, that's gold. All right, questions or tickers, guys, throw them in the comment box. Silver. What a bipolar hot mess silver is. It's like somebody. It's like giving the Tasmanian devil some speed. This is just crazy how much this thing moves. I've ceased trading it. I don't trade it anymore. You cannot trade it in this beta environment unless you are wide and have a lot of drawdown capability or desire. I have capability but not desire. Open price 58.99, high a day 59.24, low a day 57.06, resistance at high day in 60 where I will short 60. I'll put the trade plan out. Support at low a day in 56.90. The bias is short below 58.26. That's that white line, guys. We're taking shorts below. We are flipping the VWAP here. The daily is long. Mean inversion levels are 55 and 60. So more than likely, silver approaches 60 before it approaches 55. But guys, let me go to the underlying. Look, take some notes. You see this level here? This is a cup. See, this is the bull. See the roundness of the bull? This is on the daily. This is the handle. Then that's the break. This is a cup and handle pattern. I mean, it's about as classic as you can get it. But you see this level? That purple line? Let me make that green. There's a zone in and around that price. We have yet to test that. Okay, so we're going to call it 54.50 to 55. It's going to tap that at some point. At some point overhead, it's going to find its. It may right now. It's looking like it was 59. If we get a boost up, it's probably 60. But we're going to come down and test that before it does that again. Buy the fucking green box and have a stop loss right below it. I've only said this. I trade plan this all the time, and then the trade plan happens, and I get people message me or DM me or say, "Hey, did I miss my buy?" Well, where's your fucking notes? I'm the one with the education telling you where these zones are. All right. I still love you guys. Still got mad love for you. All right. Let's get into platinum. If you have questions or tickers, throw them in the box. Platinum. For XPT, the underlying subtract 12. Let me get rid of this so you guys on Instagram can see more of the chart. For XPT, like I said, you subtract 12. Hey, I got more on my live today than I have. Hopefully you guys see my story. Instagram's been suppressed and not telling my followers that I'm live. Guys, I'm here every morning. Open price 16.83. High day 16.88. Low day 16.34. We actually had a lower. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Look at that wick. Guys, I'm going to teach you something right now. Take notes. Got your pen and paper. That is as quintessential. This candle right here. It does not get any more classic of what's known as a dragonfly than that. So that is a dragonfly doji. It occurs at the bottom of hard drops and predicts that at least the next two candles will be strongly green. 1, 2, and then some. Look at that. That means the underlying hit 1620. That's a strong reversal candle. All right, anyway. But listen, I'm not going to do all the numbers in platinum. Right now with platinum, I'm interested in buying 1600 in futures when we get down there to swing it back higher. As you know, I called the buy at 1,500. We ran it all the way to 1,700. Guys, that is an annual salary if you traded that with me in 1 week. You can't get these calls unless you spend $199 a month. Is that too expensive for you guys? I mean, good God, all we do is make money. All right. If you don't make money, if you're not in the make money phase, you're in the learning well phase. The 918 oscillators are 39 and 41. If we get a spike in the New York Stock Exchange, they're going to be oversold. They're going to be interesting. Going into PC's data, which could be the perfect storm for overbought oscillators, key levels, bad data, back down. We'll see. VIX is at 16. It's in buying. It's in buying mode. All right, so quickly I'm going to talk about my... there you go, Parts Finder. He's been making money in my war room. I mean, what do you want, guys? So I'll do these, and you guys can give me your tickers, and I'll answer your questions. Tesla's currently 448, price lifted. Nvidia is 180, price stabilized. BBAI is at 605. It's flirting with that buy. I'm telling you right now, if you don't buy BBAI in that zone with doing your own due diligence, you're going to be pissed off in 5 years. My stop loss is $3.99. Figure out where your stop loss is. QBTS, called it a buy $4 ago, $25. Bitcoin's at 92, resistance at 100. It still has overhead resistance. Ethereum's 31.75. Top of that resistance zone, if I remember, is about 3,300. It needs to clear that, along with Bitcoin clearing 100,000 to be upward mobile again. Guys, if you want to learn how to see what I see, buy my course, Money Back Guarantee. Join my VIP 7-day free trial. All right, let's look at your tickers. Evan Collins, it's about damn time, man. Don't make me show up at your house. All right, let's see here. What's up over there on YouTube? What's up, Morgan? Remember, you guys can watch me on YouTube if you prefer a wider chart spread. And the more meta fucks with me, the more I'm ready to leave this platform. So make sure you go over to YouTube at Student Alpha and follow me, because there's a bunch of content over there that you do not get in Instagram. All right. So let's scroll back. I want to make sure I answer you guys' question. We have a request before I get to my pre-market volume leader for, how am I doing on time? I got time. For Axon. All right, Joe. What the hell are you doing with this? All right, let's jump out. Let's make this chart big. Let's jump out to the daily on this one. Incredibly, it's not one I've ever charted. How often do you guys see me? So what I'm looking for here, guys, is down here on the bottom, I'm looking for splits. There would be a gold coin. That's good that there aren't any. Generally means it's healthy. Just as a general statement, I'm going to put that. Did it not calculate? What I'm trying to do right now, guys, is I'm putting in the IPO price, or anchored VWAP. Does it not like it? There it is. Damn. Give me a second. You guys can watch me manipulate this chart. Where's that IPO? Okay, so IPO, anchor VWAP, that's volume weighted average price since it entered the stock market is a lot lower, 38 and $544. So then we want to hit that all-time high. Where is that? It happened in August. So let's down. You guys, you're learning right now. I'm going to downshift to. I want to hit that day right there. That's how you do it, guys. That needs to be hot, red. It's all-time high. Let me fast forward. Now let's get looking at it. Okay, you have downside support at 480 to 500. You can see it came to 513. So it's actually turning right now, but if you can get in as close to 500 as possible, that looks good. Upward price target is at all-time high, anchored VWAP at 684. This son of a bitch is expensive. Run an option on it if you like it. Looking at it, looks like you should have bought it like 5 years ago. So if you have any more questions about it, Joe, you know how to reach out. It looks bullish right now. This is a decent retracement for it. All right, let's see what other questions you guys have. Remember, I'm here every morning. I'm just stating that. Yes, I did call. So the divergence in silver on the low volume week, right? Well, is there a divergence in silver? Absolutely. And as you can see, change it to this chart. It'll have my technicals on it. There it is. All right, folks, pay attention. Clash is in session. I'm going to show you how accurate this shit is. If you don't believe me, go back. The reels are time stamped. I don't make this shit up. You see this? Price up, volume down means divergence. I said that in a video this past weekend. I said that means reversal's coming. What's happening right now? Price is reversing. Now what has to happen in order for it to hit that area, and I said this, that sell side volume has to increase. When it does, it's going to hit this. Otherwise, if volume stays low and we get some more green volume, we're probably going to tap a little higher before we drop low. Be patient. 54 to 55 will be seen again. Write it down. I said it. All right. Okay. Other questions. I only have a couple minutes. Yeah, see these guys in here are saying my war room is cheap for what you get. You're lucky because once I get to 100 members, it's going way up. So don't wait, guys. It's going to more than double in price. Because unlike the other influencers on the internet, I don't make the bulk of my income from Discord. A lot of these guys don't even know how to fucking trade, and they try to make money on Discord. That's all they do. Sell courses and make money on Discord. They can't make money trading. I'm the other way around. All right. So my pre-market volume leader, let's talk about it, and then I'm going to bounce. Thanks for joining in, guys. PLRZ is a pre-market volume leader with a move up of 142% on preclinical news. I put this in my free Discord, guys. If you guys want this part of the report, you don't get my whole report, but you can at least have this. Do that for the trading community. It's in the pre-market channel. So links in the bio, guys. Previous day close was 709. Pre-market high was 21. So it was up 300% at one point. My area of interest is $14 to $16 in my green box. A little concerned it's already hit it once and ran to the VWAP. So this is normally how I like it. I identify a discount range and then like to run it to the VWAP. It's already done that once. But because we haven't hit at market pricing, I haven't disqualified it. So I'm looking for another test and hold here and run to a declining VWAP. Only looking for 10% once I enter the trade. So let's say if I get in around $15, I'm going to look for $1.50 or the VWAP, whichever comes first. You got to remember that. But guys, this was a hell of a run. Don't get cute with this trade because it is preclinical data. Join my war room and you can trade with me. Thanks for joining, guys. Come every Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. I'm without question always here. So you guys have a good one. I'll see my VIPs in the war room. If you want to join me for 7-day free, click the link in the bio. Have a good one, guys.